Hey there, it's Ashley from the Loopy Lamb, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Muse Fingering weight yarn available from We Crochet and Knit Picks. And I've got the two different colorways here, and this one here is just stunning. So we've got two different colors. We've got on our left, we've got the color Exquisite, and that's kind of blacks and shades of gray. You can kind of see the different little toenail variations. I'm not sure how well it shows up on the camera, but I really like how subtle the tonal variations are in that one. And then on the right, we've got this color called Impulse, and it is just bright and gorgeous. These are 100 gram hanks, and there are 423 yards of fingering weight yarn in each hank. Just wanted to turn this over so you can see, just beautiful colors. So this is a blend of 75% superwash merino yarn, which is 25 and also 25% nylon. It is classified as a size 1 yarn because it is fingering weight yarn. Because it's superwash, it is machine washable, and you can throw it in the dryer on low as well. The crochet gauge for this is 21 to 32 single crochets in a 4-inch swatch made with B to E hooks. And then for you knitters, it's 7 to 8 stitches to a 1-inch swatch made with needles sizes 1, 2, 3. So this yarn is, from my understanding, is made to be hand painted, has hand paint dye effects in order to get the colorways to look like this. And it is available in, looks like 7 different colors on this site. And I'm really interested to see how the colors work up in a swatch. I know that, and this is something that I get a lot of feedback on from people that I chat to in the community, is when they see these really pretty yarns that have a lot of color going on, they're not sure how it's going to work in a crochet swatch. And so that's kind of been part of why they stay away from yarns like this, because they don't want to spend the money in a yarn, even though it looks beautiful in the hank. They don't want to keep it that way, right? You want to buy a yarn, you want to work it up, and you want to have something that's as gorgeous as it looks, or as you anticipate it will look from seeing the skein. So I'm excited to work this up and bring this back and show it to you. And so I'll just put this on pause for a second, get this swatched up, and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back, and I have my crochet swatches here of my Muse Fingering weight yarn. This is, once again, this is the hand paint yarn, and I am obsessed with this color here. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'm hoping it picks up all the subtleties in the color on the camera, but I'm kind of picky when it comes to my variegated yarns, or even like dyed yarns. I need to control the colorways. That's how the color changes happen, and that's a me thing. There's lots of beautiful yarns out there, but it's just something that I normally have a preference for. But this yarn from start to finish was absolutely gorgeous. The transition between the colors was so subtle, and just very gradual and beautiful, and it creates this absolutely stunning fabric. Now, I did the basics like I normally do. I did a few rows of single, half double, then I did some doubles up here, and then I went into my Tenetian. Now, the Tenetian, this and the Tenetian is absolutely stunning, and it reminds me of a sweater I saw in a movie a little while ago, and I absolutely want to make a full-size sweater in this, in the Tenetian, because it is just gorgeous. And it's soft. There was no issues with splitting, working these samples up. Just absolutely lovely. I also have the black colorway. It's obviously going to be harder to see on the camera, so I didn't do as big of a swatch because I felt like there's not a whole lot of difference to see, but you can see there are some slight color changes here happening in the swatch. It's from going from your darker blacks to grays and little specks of white. It adds a really nice dimension to this swatch. we've got a couple of just basic rows here and half double at the bottom. And then I decided to try one of my favorite stitches, which is the Thicket Stitch. And I have a tutorial on how to do that stitch on this channel. But here, this is the Thicket Stitch here. It does create, you can, again, might be hard to see on the camera, but you can see the texture in person. It creates a lovely pebbly texture combined with the colorway, and I really like it. And something with these colors combined would really pop, I think. The hooks I used for this was this is a 4 Furls Odyssey, and then I went up to a 5 for my Tunisian. The sample hasn't been blocked or anything because I do intend to frog it and make something with this. But I fell in love with fingering weight yarn after I tried We Crochet's Hawthorn fingering weight yarn, which is a lovely 100% Highland wool. Absolutely love that yarn, but I might have a new favorite in the Muse. Just don't tell Hawthorn. But yeah, if you're interested in checking this yarn, I will make sure to link to that in the description box below. And I'd love to hear any comments or questions that you have. So please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you like free crochet patterns, please check out my blog, theloopylamb.com. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, friends. Happy hooking, and I'll see you next time.